Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Trey Rorschach and today is going to be a Marvel Rivals guide on Storm. Really enjoyed playing Storm the past couple of days. Uh, she seems rather strong to me. She very good, very good battle character. So duelist, sorry. So she's a really good duelist. Um, I personally like using her because not only is she quite strong, she actually has probably one of the best team buffs I've seen in the game, and I'll go over that in a second. But first, uh, I didn't know that when you're on the selection wheel here, that you can hold up on the D-pad and you can get the skill list, the abilities, team up abilities, and all the information on them. So as you can see here, if you use her weather control, uh, you get a movement boost, and thunder creates a damage boost. So you can switch between wind and thunder, or wind and lightning, and wind will give you speed, and lightning will give you a damage boost. Now, if you press circle while in one of these modes, you can see that you can channel the weather power to grant even more movement boost and slow enemies in the field that she creates as well. So thunder creates a greater damage boost in that mode as well. And then you've got a bolt rush, which is just a high damage attack. It has got a rather long cooldown for me, so make sure you hit the target with that. um, I've been working on my accuracy a little bit. I probably need to go in my settings and change that. So now we've done that, let's get into the practice arena.
Somewhere in the world is a little girl like I once was. I fight for
So
her.
if I press circle here,
They've
you can
spotted
see
us!
damage boost, and there is one enemy player in that circle, so they will be slowed down and all teammates in that zone will be sped up as well. So that's the first thing we're going to go over there. We're going to go down to this little arena here, which is my favorite area to mess around in. So if we go to parameters first, and we will change that to 10 and change 60 seconds to 120, just so it's easier to show you some of the things that she can do. So here we go, we'll charge up our ultimate and we'll get into it.
5, 4,
So
3,
if I
2,
speed up
1.
and travel over here, you'll see her main attack, her R2 attack, has 12, but it has a great distance. I mean, it's pretty much infinite distance. So you can, pressure from a distance while you're pushing up towards the zone, so to speak. So that's the first thing I've gone over. As you can see, her R1 move doesn't have as much distance, so you are gonna have to get a bit closer. But if you are close range, well, bam, does a decent amount of damage. And as you can see, 3 people in the enemy zone. So if I press circle right now, they'll all be slowed down while my teammates have been sped up, creating a much more of an advantage for you and your team, not just yourself. So the more I play this game, the more I want to not focus on the KD and focus on keeping my team alive. And I feel as a duelist, Storm is one of the best I've played at doing that. She doesn't give you health. She doesn't, she's not a strategist. She can't put barriers up and shields and stuff, but she can buff your speed and damage while slowing the enemy down. I think that is going to be a major factor if you're playing Storm. And also, if you've got a team up with the Human Torch or Jeff the Shark, her tornado move can mix with their tornado moves and do extra damage on top as well. So the next thing I want to show you, excuse me. Next thing I want to show you is, well, the clock's going to run out as well. So can we set that again? No, Wrong one.
Speed is everything.
So we ended training there.
5, 4,
So-
3,
You've seen the speed.
1.
So what we're going to do now is press triangle and switch to lightning. And you'll notice that if I hit this player and this player and this player, you get a little bit more damage in this mode. So not only does your team get a buff, you get a little bit of a buff as well.
I see them.
I think that stays the same damage, not quite sure, it seems like the same sort of damage to me. But while you're in this electric mode, if you press circle, your team gets more of a damage buff. But you get these little lightning bolts that come down and make it really easy for you to actually eliminate multiple teams on the zone. So unlike Human Torch, where I like to sit back and create a triangle trap and throw things down and then slam the ground at the end of the combo, with Storm I like to be above people but very close to the ground, because if you see the zone around her, the higher I go up, the smaller the zone gets. So if I'm trying to avoid people and hit from a distance, she's not really as effective as she would be, say, at this sort of height. So at this sort of height, she can really affect the entire team on the ground, whether it's enemy team or your team. If they're all trying to capture the zone, this is going to be a hell of an advantage for you to use. So they are a lot of the main points with Storm. Obviously, you've got her tornado move as well, which is quite strong. So if I go up to ultimate charge here and I go to end training, where is it? There is team up abilities. So we'll go to the team up abilities and we'll see what team ups she has. So okay, so she used to have a team up with the Human Torch, which is strange. After the last update, it's now with Jeff. So she can do a Sharknado move. Now, you used to be able to mix Storm's Tornado with Johnny Storm's Fire Tornado, and I thought that was really powerful, but looks like they've switched it up, guys. So we'll pick Jeff and we'll try it out. So I've gone Jeff now. If I go back to Storm.
When you have been
Now,
powerless,
if
having
I
power means something.
actually get my ultimate and activate it, you will see that now Jeff jumps in and he adds damage to that ultimate, creating a whirlpool with the shark. I believe it also lasts longer. That did seem to last much longer with that there. So there we are, guys. That is a comprehensive guide of Storm. If I work out anything that works a little better, like she hasn't got the best combo strings, she can just put out damage constantly and help her team constantly. So just remember that. If this video has helped you in any way, please like and subscribe. As you can see on the counter there, just as a last note, that I've got one colleague and one enemy on the screen. So that will be the last little tip there, and I will catch you in the next one, guys.